morning! It is the start of day 100. I've been out here for 100 days. That is crazy. I forgot to do an end of the day recap last night because I was working on Facebook posts and then I got really tired and fell asleep. But yesterday I sat at the Penn William shelter at the campsite, which was across the trail. I hiked 17.9 miles. I had some really good trail magic. The first part of the day was super easy, or easier. The second half, not so much. Wasn't super difficult, but wasn't easy. And I was gonna go to the 501 shelter, but then whenever I learned that you couldn't order pizza on Sundays, I lost all motivation, and so decided to camp at that campsite by the shelter. Make it a shorter day than what I had planned, but that's okay. I slept really well, and well, I didn't really sleep in too long, but I guess an hour later, or at least laid there a little bit longer. So it's like 8:15 right now, and I'm gonna head to that 501 shelter, which is in 4 miles. I'm gonna charge up my batteries for my GoPro, and then just check out the shelter and then get going from there. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is for today. I would say I'd like to get at least 18 miles, but we'll see where the campsites are and how it works out. But there should be some good milestones today too. I believe coming up in about a mile there's a good milestone, which I'll show you, and then I should hit the 12-mile marker today. So it should be exciting.
Pretty cool the way they did it.
Alright, I'm coming up to that first milestone for the day I was talking about. Woohoo! 1,000 miles left to Katahdin! Look, Wilson, we have 1,000 miles left to Mount Katahdin. Woo woo! That's exciting. So this means that in 1 mile, I will be in the 3 digits for the countdown of how many miles I have left. I wonder if that's still, probably not. Trail Magic at Route 645. Actually, I think that was last night. I heard some day hikers say that there was some people out there with food, but not this morning. So I made it to the 501 shelter, which is this right here. Over here is the caretaker's cabin, and I'm charging my GoPro battery and my backup battery in the outlet on the outside of the cabin. This right here is a solar powered shower, I believe. Yeah, solar powered shower. That's the second one I've seen on the trail, but right now there's no water here. I heard that they had to put like a chlorine system in, so if you're gonna stay here you're gonna have to carry in water. But so this shelter, most shelters are 3-walled, but this one is 4-walled. It's fully enclosed. It's got a door. There's a ton of bunk beds. As you can see, it's very primitive, like most shelters, but I guess not as primitive as most. Got a little skylight. That's cool. And a picnic table. And then the reason it's called the 501 shelter is because it is right along Route 501. So, oh, that's cool. No rain, no pain, no main. Awesome. I'll go ahead and look through that and fill it out a little bit. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here while I let my stuff charge up. And then, well, way to rub it in so you couldn't. Here's all the pizza that people had delivered. But as you know, you can't get it delivered on Sunday, so I didn't get it. Oh, look. I got recycling for plastic bottles, glass bottles, and aluminum cans. Empty, fuel canisters, wow. And a hiker box. Well, how neat. Oh man, if I would have came here last night, even though that date is wrong, because today is the 4th, happy 4th of July, but I remember Worm and Flipper. Anyway, they were graced with coffee and donut trail magic this morning. That's weird, I thought they were going to the campsite after this. Oh hey, Holy Roller, Red Panda, and Lookout. I don't know if Lookout is Owl, but I know Holy Roller and Red Panda. They're only 3 days ahead of me. Wow. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who continues to write my AT Thru-hiker tag number in the book, but I've done it so long, so I'm just going to continue. According to my GPS, I have hit the 1,200 mile mark. However, I haven't seen a sign yet. Ouch, I just got stung. I haven't seen a sign yet, but this section is very narrow and rocky, obviously. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a little farther up. I don't know if it opens up any or not, but yeah, if not, I'll have to make one myself. But yay, 1,200 miles! Alright, so here is what I can find for the mile marker 1,200. So I think I'm still probably going to make one myself, because this one's not very exciting. Well, there was a 1,200 mile marker made of stones, and I completely overlooked it. But Smooth was able to find it. But he said it was pretty far back. So the 1,200 sign on the tree was good enough for me. I'm not making one. So I've got my celebratory chewy sweet tarts, and I'm enjoying those. And yay, 1,200 miles. I see why Pennsylvania gets a bad rap for having all these rocks. Let me tell you, they stink. They are so frustrating because they hurt so bad. This doesn't even look like the trail. I'm gonna have to go back up. I don't see a white blaze. Dang it. Yep. There's a white blaze, and there's a white blaze. So this log was telling me not to cross it, and I just stepped over it. Oh, gosh dang. So somewhere around here, there's supposed to be like a big swimming hole with a rope swing, but I'm not sure where. So I took my pack off, and I'm just gonna explore for a minute, see if I can find it. Yay, I found it. Hey. Hey.
And immediately after she got me, I was just like looking out into the hallway, like checking it out. She's like trying to bond and all.
Hey, Dougie. Hey. How's it going? Good. I was just looking for this rope swing.
These are my friends from home.
Oh, that is cold. That is freezing. Oh, it took my breath away.
That's like the best thing ever. I just love riding fun.
Two times is enough. It is so cold. Whew, it's so hard to breathe. That was fun though. I'm glad I did it. But I'm done.
The beauty of today's underwear is they look like swim trunks. How bad is the bottom?
Like how deep?
No, how rocky?
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. And I got my feet hurt like that. Did you get it?
Yeah. Can you breathe?
Huh?
Can you breathe?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've been doing that my whole life.
I meant from how cold it is.
Oh, yeah. You know, like a big rock just moved and like twisted my ankle. Like I stepped on a rock. This, you know how you're trying to like figure out what rocks to step on?
Your rope swing was way more.
Well, these are not easy to balance yourself on. Let me tell you something. You're like on the balls of your feet. They're like 8 sizes too small.
So this is the site of Fort Dietrich Snyder, a lookout post to warn of the approach of enemies in the French and Indian War. It's cool. When I leave Pennsylvania, I don't think I'm going to be sad. These rocks are just atrocious. They're infuriating. They are so frustrating. And they hurt so bad. And they just don't end. I know, like, a couple days ago, I said that you'll get, like, little sections of rocks. And it just didn't seem as bad. But today, there's been very few sections that there hasn't been rocks. Now, some of them aren't as bad, but this section is not one of those sections that aren't as bad. These are driving me crazy. I am done with them. Alright, well, it is the end of day 100. I hiked 16.5 miles today. I'm staying at a campsite, just an unofficial campsite, and today, today was eventful with the rope swing. That was fun. I'm taking a break to swim. Other than that, I don't feel like it was that eventful, except for 2 other hikers caught up to us, so part of the group's back together. We are going into town tomorrow, trying to get there by lunchtime, but it's 11 miles, so I'm planning on waking up at 6 a.m. and getting on trail by 7, but we'll see how that goes. I can't really think straight right now. I was actually asleep and then woke up and then remembered that I didn't do the end of the day recap, so yeah, that's all I have. So alright, I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.